adult collectors, comic book aficionados, welcome back. David E. on here with another segment taking a look at books with potential. And this is a segment that I've started doing because I hear it all the time, and I hear this a lot with vintage toys. Oh, I can't afford the vintage toys. Yeah, you can. And you can afford vintage silver, bronze, and copper age keys as well. And this is a Bronze Age key, actually. This dating from 1970 to 1985, Bronze Age. This is a Bronze Age key that is affordable. And not talking speculation as of, oh, I think it's going to jump in value. We all know how that works out. We've seen that happen recently with the first appearance of Carnage and the first appearance of Mobius, where first appearances skyrocketed and then started sliding back down because, well, the films weren't that good. I'm not looking at these in terms of like potential profit, but in just historical value. Because yes, you can afford keys from these eras that don't cost all that much. And what we have here today, obviously, is Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends #1, which was released in December of 1981 with the first appearance of Firestar. First appearance of Firestar in this book. And it's significant for a few reasons. First of all, Firestar was never supposed to be in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Firestar was not even a Marvel character. It was invented for the show, and it was invented for the show because they couldn't get the Human Torch. Human Torch was under contract with another entity. I'm not sure exactly who had that contract, but because of that, they thought it would be cute. Oh yeah, you know, we'll get Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four, and we'll get Iceman from the X-Men, put them together with Spider-Man, Fire and Ice. And then they couldn't do it. So they said, well, what do we do? Well, they made a character up. Sometimes that happened. And for whatever reason, like I said, Johnny Storm was under contract somewhere, and they wouldn't release it. So there was a problem there. And that problem had been going on for a while, because if you remember 1978, the Fantastic Four Saturday morning cartoon starring Reed Richards, Ben Grimm, Sue Storm, and Herbie the Robot instead of Johnny Storm, because they couldn't get him then either. There's rumors that it was because they were afraid kids would light themselves on fire. That's really not very realistic. And that may be the excuse that they used, but the problem was contracting. And of course, Herbie, I believe, was invented for that show as well. And this isn't the best copy, but I'm going to clean and press it and restore it. You can see there's a deep crease in there, but I can actually fix that. Now, this happens occasionally with comic characters that are adapted for television or television shows that create a character. It happened also with the first appearance of Batgirl, because there was no Batgirl before she appeared on the 1960s adaptation with Adam West and Burt Ward. And then shortly thereafter, she appeared in Detective Comics. Same thing here, where they had debuted, I want to say September of 1981 on, what was that, NBC? I don't recall. This comes out 3 months later. And it's kind of an okie doke. Oh, by the way, it is also the first appearance of Miss Lion in comics. The little dog. I know that doesn't matter, but just for reference. This is sort of an okie doke because it's really a comic book adaptation of the very first episode of the cartoon show, which is, of course, the Truth of the Green Goblin. And you see they're doing like a costume party thing there, so they're dressed like other people. I think Spider-Man is dressed as himself there. And Firestar is actually kind of a tramp, if you recall from the old, not the comic, but the television show from the Saturday morning show, because she would intermittently date either Iceman or Peter Parker. And they all knew who they were. They knew their secret identities, so she'd date one or the other. And then she had this like love triangle going on between the two of them, which I think is a bit too sophisticated for Saturday morning cartoons. But it's like, thanks a lot, Firestar. Come in and stir everything up, why don't you? But this is a key that, unlike if you were looking for the first appearance of Venom per se, where you might find 700 to 1,000 of them on eBay for sale for quite a bit, this is a book. And look at this middle page spread. That's just fantastic advertising there. This is a book that there really aren't very many copies of available, but you can pick one up for around $50 in various conditions. And, you know, you could get one that's a little low, clean it up, press it like I do, and you have a really nice copy of a classic Bronze Age key issue. It's a #1 issue and a first appearance for a really good price. And this is the only issue. They canceled it. So #1 was it. And she would appear later, you know, she'd get her own series and pop into X-Men. They attached her to the X-Men and so on and so forth. She gets resurrected from time to time in the comics. But again, really nice Bronze Age key that is often overshadowed by others. So what do you think, guys? Is this one that you'd be interested in? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. I hope that you did. Set it right back there for you, for our lovely camera lady. Subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. Check out some of the other videos if you have not. You have any recommendations for a silver, bronze, or gold age key that you think is underrated? Tell us in the comments section down below, or tell us on our Facebook page, Open by Chance on Facebook. So if that's it, then what more can I say but thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.